Hello and welcome to Yoga with Ashlyn. This is part 2 of the Sun Salutation tutorial series. Let's now move into Sun Salutation B. If you are new to yoga, I do recommend going back to part 1 and starting there first. We will begin standing at the top of your mat. Find an inhale and reach the arms up overhead. As you exhale, we'll bring those hands through heart center and come down into your forward fold. On your next in-breath, we'll slide the hands up the shins and come into our halfway lift, flat back, flat spine. And then the next exhale will lead us back down into our forward fold. From here, we're going to plant the hands out in front of you. Step one set of toes back and then the other coming to plank pose. Take a deep breath in, and then as you exhale, we'll slowly lower the body down to the mat. We'll untuck the toes, draw the chin into the chest, and as you inhale, we'll slowly start to push up into our cobra pose. Find an exhale and melt your way back down to the mat. Tuck those toes under, and as you inhale, we'll push and power up to plank. Feel free to come through tabletop position if pushing up to plank pose isn't available for you in your practice. And then we'll all send those hips up and back, downward facing dog. Feel free to pedal out the knees here, walking out your dog, settling into your downward facing dog. Draw the shoulders away from the ears. And then on that next inhale, we'll reach that right leg up and back. And then as you exhale, we'll draw it in knee to nose. Inhale to reach and lift. And exhale, draw it in knee to nose. One last time on this side, inhale to reach. And then exhale, knee to nose. And we're going to really crunch it in this time and step it through, coming to a high lunge. We want to make sure that that right knee is over the right ankle as we inhale and sweep the fingertips up overhead. We're pulling that left hip forward and staying rooted into all 10 toes. We'll take a deep breath in here, and when you're ready, we'll start to slowly pivot on that back foot and open it up to Warrior 2. A couple of things here. We want to stay rooted into the outer edge of that back foot and also drawing in to that front knee. Pull that left hip back as you take the gaze out over the middle finger. Deep breath in, and then we'll start to flip the palm and reach forward, up, and back, coming into our reverse warrior. So that back hand can come to rest on the back leg as the top fingers keep reaching. Again, pull into that front knee and stay rooted into the outer edge of that back foot. We'll take a deep breath in, and then as you exhale, we'll transition into our extended side angle. Again, root into the outer edge of that back foot, draw into that front knee, and find some space here as you reach the arms up and down. We'll take a big breath in, and then exhale to cartwheel those hands to meet the mat. And we'll pivot on that back foot so that we're up on the toes. Once you're here, we'll take a deep breath in and reach that right leg up and back, coming back to our three-legged dog. As you exhale, bring that right foot back down to meet the left, downward facing dog. Take it over to the left side. We'll inhale, reach that left leg up high, three-legged dog, and then exhale to draw it in, knee to nose. Inhale, we reach, and exhale, knee to nose. One last time, inhale to reach, and exhale, knee to nose, step it through, high lunge on the left side. Quick check in here with that left knee over the left ankle, and when you're ready, we'll inhale to reach up and settle into our high lunge. Again, draw into that front knee, root into all 10 toes, draw the shoulders away from the ears. We'll take a big breath in, and when you're ready, we'll start to slowly pivot on that back foot, open it up, Warrior 2. Pull that right hip back, reach into that front knee, and root into the outer edge of that back foot. Maybe even draw the navel to the spine to find a little bit of length here. We'll inhale, flip the palm, reach forward, up and back, reverse warrior. Take a deep breath in, full breath out. And on your next inhale, we'll fill up with air, and as you exhale, we'll start to transition into that extended side angle. Again, rooted into the outer edge of that back foot. We want to root up and out of this posture and not collapse into that front arm. Big breath in as you look upwards, and then exhale to cartwheel those hands to meet the mat. Inhale, reach that leg up and back, three-legged dog. Down to meet the right, downward facing dog. We'll take a breath, shift the gaze, and make our way to the top of the mat, forward fold. From here, we'll transition to our chair pose. So we bring the big toes as close to touch as possible, bend through the knees, airplane the arms, and then inhale to reach up and settle in. So a couple of things here. We want to keep that core engaged. So drawing the navel to the spine and tucking that tailbone down and in. We can draw the shoulders away from the ears so that we can open up through the chest. We'll take one deep breath in here. And then as you exhale, we'll find that forward fold. Inhale to lift halfway, flat back, flat spine, and then exhale to find your fold. Now that we've pieced it all together, we'll go ahead and flow one time. So when you're ready, we'll inhale to reach up, and then exhale to find that forward fold. Inhale to lift halfway, and exhale to fold back down. We'll plant the hands, step one set of toes back, and then the other, and then lower the body to the mat. On that next inhale, we'll take our little mini back bend here, and then melt back forward. Inhaling to push right up into plank, and then exhaling those hips up and back, downward facing dog. Here we go. Inhale, reach that right leg up high, and exhale, draw it in knee to nose. Inhale, we reach, and exhale, knee to nose. One last time, inhale, reach, and exhale, knee to nose, draw it through, step it through, reaching up to that high lunge. When you're ready, we'll move right into that warrior two, pivot on that back foot, and open it up. Strong warrior here. When you're ready, flip the palm, reach forward, up and back. Find that reverse warrior. Pull into that front knee, root into the outer edge, and we'll move forward and through extended side angle. Reach that gaze upwards, and then we'll cartwheel those hands to meet the mat. Inhale to reach, three-legged dog to downward facing dog. Come back to center, and we'll take it to the left. Inhale, that left leg reaches. Exhale, knee to nose. Inhale, we reach, and exhale, knee to nose. Inhale, reach last time, last side. Exhale, knee to nose, step it through. Arms reach up, high lunge. Take a big breath in, and as you exhale, we'll pivot and open up to that warrior two. Strong warrior here as you flip the palm, reach forward, up and back. Find that reverse warrior position. And then we'll take it forward and through extended side angle. Awesome. Cartwheel those hands to meet the mat. Pivot on that back foot. Reach that leg up and back. Three-legged dog to downward facing dog. And from this downward facing dog, we're going to move right to the top of the mat for that last chair pose. Bring those big toes to touch. Bend through the knees. Airplane the arms. And inhale to reach up. Exhale to sink it a little deeper here. We'll be here for 3, 2, 1, and find that forward fold. And that concludes our Sun Salutation B tutorial. Thanks so much for learning with me. Make sure to check out part 3 to take it deeper in this series. Namaste.